Hello and welcome to Shanghai. I'm Wang Ying.
Hello, I'm He Jian. In an era marked by global trade turbulence and shifting economic paradigms, a tropical island is rapidly emerging as a powerful nexus of policy innovation and economic momentum. This unlikely player is capturing the attention of investors, policymakers, and visionaries alike, offering a living case study in how strategic clarity, adaptive governance, and regional ambition can converge to create outsized impact. Zhang Shixuan has more.
Will sign a historic executive order instituting reciprocal tariffs on countries throughout the world. I did a 90-day pause for the people that didn't retaliate.
104% tariffs on China. The tariff rate on China remains the 145% level.
Tariffs.
Washington has been swinging back and forth on the imposition of tariffs, but the one constant has been China.
China.
But it's not stopping money flowing from the world to this country. Do you think it's now the time to look at China?
Of course. Those who haven't looked at China yet, they better jump, otherwise too late.
We look forward to continue our investments.
During the 5th China International Consumer Products Expo,
美国的企业来了29家，有40个品牌积极参与，参展面积超过了1800平方米。应该说，在境外的参展国别中，美国是排名首位的。
So, why are they setting their sights on China now? What's China's attitude towards its foreign trade?
While Washington's tariff pendulum swings unpredictably, China is crafting a narrative of trade reliability, and some heavy hitters have taken notice.
I'm now in Hainan, which translates to south of the sea. It's off China's southern coast, surrounded by the turquoise waters of the South China Sea. It's a nice view, but it could also possibly lead people to think about the potential advantages of conducting foreign trade in this area. Before the end of this year, the entire island will turn into a free trade port with independent customs operations, a big step that the country's been planning for 7 years. Let's begin with a look at the numbers. In Hainan, foreign direct investment is rising 36% every year on average. Foreign trade in 2024 took up more than a third of GDP. Zero tariff, zero value-added tax, zero consumption tax on the majority of imports. A 15% income tax. What's exactly behind the figures? Deep sea equipment, airplane maintenance, agriculture, education, consumer goods, telecommunications, and even a space launch site. When did you start to think that, wow, Hainan this is big?
4 months ago. That's when we found out that Hainan is seriously heading towards this direction.
To have a closer look at the attraction for global investors, I went to an investment promotion conference in the capital city of the province, Haikou, which was backed by the Chinese government. 5 years since your last visit to China.
This year so far, this is my 4th visit.
4th visit? Why so frequent? What are you mainly looking for here?
Looking for opportunities. China is the future, really.
How big an impact do you think Hainan will bring to the global trade?
Oh, I think it's going to be, I'm not going to say tomorrow or next year, but within 5 to 10 years, Hainan is going to be a serious location.
1,000 representatives from governments, Fortune 500 companies, and big Chinese firms are here. And some of them are coming to sign business deals with the island province.
我们准备了6个项目，数十亿级的。
The state-owned capital firm prepared 6 projects on telecommunication infrastructure, information technology, artificial intelligence, and transportation, all for high-tech, dubbed as one of the 4 key industries in the province. And of course, big international conglomerates are not being left behind.
In 2024 alone, Lunchang welcomed over 400,000 medical tourists, with more than 50,000 patients utilizing advanced medical services. This nearly 80% growth year-over-year exemplifies the impressive Hainan speed. Our journey in Hainan began in April 2018, when our PD1 inhibitor completed its first infusion in Boao-le-Cheng. Since then, it has benefited more than 280,000 cancer patients in China.
From medical care,
We are also proud to have established the first multinational pharmaceutical legal entity in Hainan in 2023.
to energy development,
随着西门子能源创新中心以及海南创新联盟的成立，我们将汇聚企业、高校、专业机构和国际组织的力量，打造国际合作的交流平台。
The island province will become the world's newest free trade port alongside Hong Kong, Singapore, and Dubai. Some of these places have been a free trade port for 1 or 2 centuries. So how will Hainan stand out from those older free trade ports?
More options, more flexibility, better service.
是全球面积最大、产业形态最多样的自贸港。
Covering 35,000 square kilometers, Hainan will become the world's largest free trade port.
面积相当于是50个新加坡和30个香港的大小，也就是说，除了一些传统意义上的这种自贸港可以承接的功能，我们有足够的空间可以帮助更多行业在这里发展，甚至是包括一些高端制造业。
And it's far from enough.
海南自贸港也是链接了当今世界上最广大的一个消费市场。从海南岛出发，4小时的飞行距离可以覆盖到全球差不多1半的人口。 那么8小时的一个距离，覆盖差不多70%的人口。
That's what attracting investors entering into this market. How do you view the Hainan Free Trade Port?
Ambitious project.
In general, we're gonna have a fund, an investment fund. We're starting early. We do business in China as a whole, but mainly in Hainan now. We're focusing on Hainan because Hainan is turning into like a free zone in general. They are relaxing visa restrictions. They're relaxing financial services, legislation, flow of funds, and of course, flow of products.
Well, a slew of preferential policies for importers and exporters. In addition to those outcomes like duty-free consumer goods, I paid a visit to an airplane maintenance facility near the Haikou Meilan International Airport, an industry that's inevitably interacting with the world. That aircraft is from Mongolia, and that one from Vietnam, that one from Canada. They're all landed here, waiting for a maintenance. While inside the hangar, everyone's kept busy. It's almost working at full capacity.
我们里面可以同时修载体机8架，宽体机是2架。24年全年应该有700架左右。境外的维修，整体的机体维修业务这块，我们增长了6倍，24比23年。
More than 20 overseas companies have sent their planes to the site for a repair or painting. Qatar Airlines, Royal Air Philippines, Vietjet Air, and Air Asia are all big clients at this facility. One of the most attractive policies is that they don't need to pay a tariff when importing components to this place and get them onto the planes.
通货保税能够帮企业节省多少的成本？10%左右。航太原厂，美国有1/3吧。如果是说波音的飞机的话，一般大部件都来自于德国、汉堡，大部件的组装。那比如说像法国的赛风，基本上都是欧美地区是主产地。
Though the U.S. has been continually imposing more tariffs on China's exports, China's Ministry of Commerce announced on April 10th that all bonded policies within special customs supervision areas within China's pilot free trade zones remained unchanged. And thus Wang said, so far there has not been a major change in the business. It's now only a matter of months before the start of independent customs operations at this free trade port. A lot has been coming out in the past 7 years, from policymakers and from companies joining the area. But clearly, more is anticipated.
We already signed an LOI with Hainan government, and we are waiting to go through more details. And we are speaking about an investment fund in multiple areas. This year, I think we are knowing more about Hainan, discussing the cooperation and the joint investment plan with Hainan government.
Our impression is that Hainan is the place, is heading correctly. So, and it's exactly what we want. But we are still looking And we are also negotiating. The good thing is that the leadership in Hainan are listening to us, and they are asking for our suggestions and our ideas and our needs. So that's very encouraging.
Now it's time for the Shanghai Q&A. Today's question is from Naomi in Kenya. I saw that expats can also apply for their child to go to a community daycare center in Shanghai. So what's the price? Good news, Naomi. Each child aged 1 to 3 can enjoy 12 free visits per year to a daycare center. And after those 12 sessions, additional visits will be charged at around 50 yuan per hour. If you've got a question for us, you can find us on all the socials.
We'd love to hear from you. You can find all our content online as well and join us here on Dragon TV, Monday to Friday.
Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.